Okay, I don't get this. You guys, please let me know or I might be wrong. But I think Carolyn Levitt is not a very smart girl. I think she's skin riding with Satan. And I'd like to explain why. Pay attention to the question and the way Caroline likes to answer the question. And we'll go along with it. And if anybody else sees it another way, please let me know or I might be wrong. But this is who is representing you.
Yamish, good to see you.
Hi, thanks for taking the question.
Sure.
The president showed a video that he said showed more than 1,000 burial sites of white South Africans that he said were murdered. We know that that was not true and that the video wasn't showing that. So I wonder, why did the president choose to show that? It's not true. The video was showing a burial site. It is unsubstantiated that that's the case.
No, it is true that video.
No, now you have to know that reporter is telling the truth. It's came out that is not a burial site, and that is what Donald said right to the South African president. I'm not saying that white people aren't dying there. I'm saying that's what he said using that video that reporter is referencing. So please pay attention to Carolyn's response.
The crosses that represent
What the president claimed.
the video showed images of crosses in South Africa about white farmers who have been killed and politically persecuted because of the color of their skin.
Now, Carolyn is using the truth, but she's not answering the question. Donald Trump gave false information to the American people. How did false information get to Donald to give out to the president of South Africa? Now, Carolyn, yes, those crosses represent something, but not dead bodies in that field. Maybe dead bodies somewhere else, but that's clearly not what Donald said.
Those crosses are representing their lives. Those crosses are representing their lives in the fact that they are now dead and their government did nothing about it. Are you disputing that there's no...
The fact that the video showed what the president claimed it showed, because it did not show that. But even more, what I'm asking you is who at the White House...
No, it did show that. It showed white crosses representing...
No. That's not what Donald said. See what I mean? These people cannot be wrong. They're so narcissistic rather than to say, hey, we found out where the bad information come from. That person is never going to do it again. Like, they're going to learn their lesson, or they're not going to be able to. This is important information going out to the president. He's going to look foolish saying something that's not true. Or did Don make that up in his head? Like, we need to figure things out. Like, holy shit. Deflectors.
Because of racial persecution.
Verify the videos that the president shows, and what protocols are in place when there's unsubstantiated information being put out for the world and world leaders?
Yamish, what's unsubstantiated?
Well, Donald told a lie, a fib. Where'd it come from? It's like the reporter's not making this up. It's not because they're a shitty reporter. It's just Carolyn doesn't want to answer. She wants to answer it truthfully, but using her truth. Like, hey, Don, like, hey, they might represent dead bodies somewhere else, but then again, hey, I did watch a thing where they're saying the South African thing is real, and I wouldn't want to be a hater on either side, you know what I mean? Just go along and hate and just kill people and think you're doing good. Think you can gain somebody's land by, whatever. You don't believe in God, be a moron, do whatever you're going to do. But, well, maybe you burn too. Who knows?
The video shows crosses that represent the dead bodies of people who were racially persecuted by their government. In fact, the Associated Press, of all places, has a picture of that very monument, and the caption from the Associated Press is, "Each cross marks a white farmer who has been killed in a farm murder."
Yes, see, Carolyn admits it there. That's what it represents. Donald said that there was a big burial ground, like some sort of massacre had taken place, and like, I don't know, man. I don't know. We're never gonna get to the truth, Carolyn, and if we're not gonna really talk about it, you know what I mean? But
is
burial
substantiated,
site, but it's
not just by that video and the physical evidence that everybody saw on display in the Oval Office, but also by another outlet in this room, the Associated Press. So you should take it up with them.
Oh, and just to add to this, I don't know. I saw it on CNN, so it might not be real, but you think they'd get in trouble for this. One of the papers, like the physical sheet so he could show people what was going on, wasn't from South Africa. It was from Congo. Now, I seen that on CNN. I would hate to think that they would lie. I know that they like to, do the same thing Carolyn's doing, divert and make the truth theirs and narrate it the way they want. But I don't know how you can narrate that another way. Like, hey, that's not even South Africa. It's from the Congo. Like, who's feeding the president this information? You know what I mean? It seems like the Signal app all over again. Nobody wants to take responsibility for being an idiot. And maybe if Pete Hegseth wasn't so fucking looking forward to getting his makeup done, he could fucking try and find a way to come to Jesus. You know what I mean?
The claim is unsubstantiated, and that's a ridiculous line of questioning. John, go ahead.
See that? That's the way they are. They try and make you feel stupid at the end, and they never answered their question. They deflected, and, well, that's the Trump administration, and, well, I hate to don't think what was going on if Kamala, like, where would it be? It'd probably be even worse if Kamala was in there. But hey, maybe it's time for, well, men of God to take over this place and, well, do what's right for humanity. Like, if you fucking ding-dongs out there can't figure out that these guys are all working against us and the system's rigged, and, well, when they don't like something about the system, they just add something for your protection. You know what I mean? Hey, Jelly Bean, see you guys later.